Hey guys, coming to you from the truck on break at work once again. But this is how I get my stuff done. It's just kind of here, there, everywhere that I can get to it. So we're so excited to share with you our progress that we're making on our water line to getting things moving for getting our water turned on. We have scheduled our perk test and we should be getting that done. I believe next week they're going to come out and do it. We already have the water meter in the ground. We've already paid for that. It's already there. And now we're just waiting for the perk test, and then they can actually turn the water on. We already have it connected like 40 feet out. We have a spigot and everything. But Wiley and Jen came Saturday and we dug from where the spigot is to the house. Now we also discussed as we were working on the power pole, also going from the corner of the house back to where the pole is so that we can bury our power lines in the same hole. So that is a tentative strong possibility plan that we're going to kind of just include those two projects together, save some time and whatnot to do that, because where our power pole is, it's back behind the house, kind of on the corner of that shed that's behind the house, the storage shed, and our meter box, or like our electrical box, is all the way at the front side of the shed. So it will make a lot more sense, and with all the high winds and stuff that we get, we really want to bury the power lines so we can hopefully use that same trench for the water lines and the power lines. So we're super excited that we got a lot of that started on Saturday. So here's a little bit of video footage of Wiley doing what he does with the tractor. At one point we had moved everything that was kind of like at the front of our house, which you saw probably all that if you watched the Homestead tour. But when we moved all the cement blocks that we were using as our steps, there were a bunch of juicy worms in there. So you will see in one clip 6 kids ranging from 3 to 15 all gathered around the front door picking up big old juicy worms to save for fishing. Now, have any of them survived into today? Not sure. I haven't smelled anything, so I don't think they're in the house, but not really sure where they ended up. Same with the tadpoles. When we first started working on things for the house, a neighbor of mine had decided he was going to help with the water line. He came over, and where that burn pile is, that I don't think I've showed any video of us burning it, but in the Homestead tour, the one that's right there, like between the easement and the house, the meter is kind of straight from the house, but then the burn pile is kind of right there beside where it is. So he thought it might make more sense to go straight and then turn at the burn pile and turn again and go to the front side of the house. But he didn't start at the house and come out. So once he got almost to the house, it was really wet and stuff, so he couldn't go the rest of the way, and there was trees and stuff in the way. So we decided it made a lot more sense to just continue from where we started, straight from the meter, and just go straight to the house. That way we're not losing any pressure on all of those turns. So Wiley had to go and fill back in all the rest of that line that was dug and had just been sitting there growing high with weeds and everything else. So as he was filling that in, there was a lot of water in there and a bunch of tadpoles and stuff. So at one point we had to take a tadpole break, and the kids were scooping out bunches of tadpoles out of the line and putting them in a bucket because they wanted to let them finish growing into frogs. So I'm not sure if those have survived either. The bucket is still out there. I have not checked to see if anything's happened. I don't really babysit kid projects. I'm not gonna lie. I don't babysit kid projects. Either there's gonna be frogs jumping out there soon, or I'm gonna just have to dump it out because it's gonna start stinking. We'll figure it out probably in a couple weeks. But we're super excited to get so much progress on the water and the power. Really, it was kind of like a joint effort, and everything we did kind of had to do with both of those this weekend. We're super thankful to our mountain home and working with Wiley for coming and helping us so much this weekend with that stuff. So I hope you enjoy our video showing some footage of Wiley putting in some work and the kids digging for worms, and then you can see the finished water line at the end. Now, right now, it's almost full of water because it has been pouring down rain. So before it gets inspected, we actually have to pump any water out of it that is in it. So that'll be fun. We'll definitely make sure to get some footage of that. But we're super thankful you're here. We hope you enjoy the video. Also, I would like to add, excuse me, if you were on the live last night, first of all, thank you for showing up. Thank you for sticking through, even though the audio was horrible. I went back and listened to it. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if it was just how the phone was turned and like the way the wind was hitting it, or the birds or the bugs, or I really don't know. But we have ordered microphones. They're supposed to be here Wednesday. Hopefully that will help a lot with all of that. We're very thankful to Jeff from BSP Homestead for letting us use his Wi-Fi and his driveway and his tripod and all of those good things to have our first live. We're so excited at the turnout that was there, and you know, we're just excited to keep growing and getting to know y'all and get to spend time with y'all, and we hope that everybody has a great week. Thanks guys, bye.